Hello, I'm William Ketchum. You're watching Wednesday with Will. Welcome to Wednesday with Will, episode 22. Hope you're all having a fantastic summer. I'm here with a very special friend, Mr. Sebastian de Sosagrin.
Yes.
Is that how it's said?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you for being on the show. I've known you since I was like 4,
Yeah.
5,
Remember two.
2. All right. So, first question I ask all my guests is when and where were you born?
I was born in Little Rock, February 4th, 2000.
Wow. So you are, let's see, you're 16?
17.
17, yeah, all right, 17. All right. So, what has been your schooling so far?
What is school? Wait, what do you mean by schooling again?
Where did you go to school?
Well, I went to the Anthony School for pretty much almost my whole life, and then now I go to Catholic High and becoming a junior next year.
Awesome. Do you have any ideas for college?
I mean, I'd love to go to USC, UCLA. If someone handed me a ticket there, that'd be the first thing I'd do is take that. Other than that, I really don't know. Pretty much any like directing, school, anything good with film
Oh, wow.
or screenwriting, which same company.
I found that out too. There's a difference between where I want to go and where I can
Yeah.
go. UCLA and those schools are very hard. So, what has been your favorite subject? It's an old person question, you know. What's your
Well-
favorite subject?
Let's see. If I'm gonna pick something from my high school career so far, I'd say probably history, world history. That's more based off I like history, but it's more based off the teacher. My teacher had Coach Knight.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
So
dude.
it made up for everything.
Awesome.
The worst would definitely be biology. Biology, no.
Who do you
I won't
have?
forget. I got Coach Morris.
Oh,
Terrible
wow.
person. I hate him.
That's.
Coach Morris, if you're watching this, I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
Well, I can't speak for him, but I just know that there's no concept in biology. It's not like physics or formulas. It's like just facts. There's no.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like when they talk, some people, it makes sense and everything. But for me, it's just like, whenever you talk about something different in biology, I'm thinking of something, like, it doesn't connect in my mind. I can't picture it. I don't know.
All right. So, it is summer. Are you enjoying it?
I'm enjoying it a lot so far.
What's the worst thing about the summer?
Kind of like, for me personally, is whenever I kind of want to not do anything during the day, and then my dad will text me and he's like, "Oh, you didn't go to the gym, you didn't do this, you didn't do that."
You didn't go to the what? It's called vacation.
Yeah.
For me, it's the heat.
The heat, yeah, the heat can be. Well, actually, it's more the humid. For me, it's not the heat; it's the humidity. Because if I go to like Florida, where there's no humidity, it's hot, but it feels nicer. It's a nice feeling of hot.
I mean, I walk outside and like just after 2 minutes, I'm already like.
Yeah, I like Arkansas is more like a I can't breathe type of heat.
Yes. I work out inside a lot. If I'm outside, I'm probably in a pool or I'm.
You probably just sweat a lot just by being outside. So
Yeah. I mean, I can't imagine.
all you gotta do is sit out there and you're just sweating.
I mean, the mailman, I feel sorry for because he has to walk
Yeah.
like a mile in the heat. I can do it. All right. So, what is your favorite thing to do during the summer?
Favorite thing to do during the summer? That's a lot of things, but probably one would be hanging out with my friends. If not, probably playing video games or watching movies. That's what I usually do. especially at my mom's house.
Awesome. What's your favorite video game?
Let's see. Oh, Ocarina of Time. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
I've never heard of that game.
It's pretty old, but it's really good.
I was expecting something like Call of Duty or
No, I mean Call of Duty's kind of fun, but
Grand Theft Auto, something like that.
I do like Grand Theft Auto. I love me some Grand Theft Auto.
That's a messed up game. Alright, are you a... This actually goes back to genetics, which is very odd, but are you a night owl or early bird?
Like, I like to stay up, or if I like to stay late, or if I like to wake up early.
If you like to stay up late, like into like 1 a.m., like I'm a night owl, like I do not like mornings, they're terrible, but when 1 a.m. happens, I mean, my brain is just like, hey, I got this great idea, hey, let's
Yeah,
do
I mean,
this.
I'll probably consider myself a night owl, but I mean, the morning all depends is if I'm doing something. You know, if I get to sleep in, wake up about 1 p.m. or 12 p.m., and I have no problem waking up. I feel like I just woke up from a beauty sleep. But if I have to wake up at 7 a.m. and I have to like do a bunch of stuff before a certain time, I hate mornings because.
Well, I mean, I can get up, like for school I had to get up and
Yeah, I mean, I get up too. It's
other
just,
stuff, but I mean,
but we never got to enjoy waking up. I feel like you have to enjoy waking up. You can't just like force yourself to.
I always wake up and I feel terrible. I'm like, oh gosh. All right. So, what is one of your favorite books or authors?
Books, you know, I don't know what to think about because I'm not a big book person. But I do.
If any?
Well, I mean,
Spider-Man? Batman?
like give me like a comic book.
It could be any book. It could be a magazine.
I mean, I do have a. I'm trying to think of what it is. It's probably some. I do like Lord of the Flies. That's one of my probably favorite books.
What?
Lord of the Flies.
I don't know.
You didn't like that book?
I did not.
How? That was one of the best books that we read.
It's like a bunch of 12-year-olds, and one of them, Piggy, they drop like a stone on his head or something.
Well, I mean, it's a lot more than that, but it's better than that.
I know,
Well,
except, I mean, it's kind of...
What is it? Agatha Christie, like, the...
Murder on the Orient.
Or the...
That was... I read the book and I was like, oh, this is really good. And then it's like, okay, he kind of... I guess he got off, or it's all of us. And it's
Yeah.
like...
But actually, the one I really liked better than that was the... what was it? The 12 people inside the mansion, like...
Oh, that's...
12 Indians.
Oh, and then there were none?
Yeah, that one.
That was pretty good. Of Mice and Men was just...
Oh, no. I was about to say that. Mice and Men was a...
There's... The climax is he shoots him.
I mean, to me, that's the whole plot. It's like, it's this dude, he has a mentally disabled little brother, or big brother, I forgot what it was.
Yeah.
And he messes up, he messes with the wrong people, and then his brother shoots him. That's pretty much all it is. It's pretty much all it is.
I want to go to California. So do I.
It's pretty much all it is. You sum it up in about 2 sentences.
So Lord of the Flies?
I would say that's one of them. I don't know if that's my favorite, but I don't know if I really have a favorite. But if I had a top 5, that would definitely be up there.
Okay, you'll probably have this one. You say you like movies. What is one of your favorite movies or genre?
I don't have a favorite movie at all, but
Give me top 3.
Let's see. Drive has Ryan Gosling, directed by Nicholas Winding Refn. One of the best movies I've ever seen in my life. Mad Max Fury Road came out like 2 years ago. Movie's excellent. That's one of the best action movies I've ever seen. And
Those people are pretty crazy though.
yeah, it's crazy. It's one crazy movie, but it's so good. The way it's filmed, everything. Everything. It's purely practical. Every car explosion is 100% real. Everything. There's barely any CGI. It's excellent. And then there's another one. I'm trying to think of a really good one I love. I'll tell you, one of my favorites this year is let's see, Baby Driver.
How was that? I haven't seen it.
Baby Driver. It's really good. It's exactly kind of like I'll say similar to Mad Max. I mean, not like there's a bunch of crazy dudes driving, but it's like almost like Drive, the one I mentioned earlier, Ryan Gosling, but with like the colorfulness of Mad Max. That's kind of like how I'd say it. John Wick 2 or John Wick 1. Those are pretty good movies. Have you seen those?
I'm not.
So it's if you ever seen this classic, usually they're Asian, like Japanese movies, fighting with like Bruce Lee or other people. It's just like one shot, him just beating up a bunch of bad guys, and it's all taken in one shot, and it's just purely practical and excellent.
There's a Bruce Lee movie actually coming out. It's like The Legend.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like not documentary, but like
it's like kind of.
It's like a rising of Bruce Lee.
Well, I mean, like he's the guy in America, and he's gonna face this monk,
Yeah.
you know. So
The one I'm seeing today is Dunkirk.
Dunkirk, yeah.
Because I was watching.
Oh, you're gonna go see it
today.
Oh, that Christopher Nolan always outdoes himself.
Yeah, I was watching some movies I haven't seen by him earlier, like Memento. There was this very first movie called Following. It was like only an hour and 10 minutes. It was made on a budget of $6,000. That's it. It had like 4 actors, and it's a noir film, so it's filmed in black and white, but it came out like in 1998. And you can watch it on Netflix. It's pretty good.
The Following?
It's just Following. It's on Netflix. It's pretty good. I mean, it's a good like. It's good to look at like something that was made for $6,000 only. That's all it was made for. Nothing really special, but it's all about the script and the plot and the characters. That's all it's kind of based off of. It's pretty good.
You know, Nolan did The Dark Knight.
Yeah. Batman Begins and.
You know, because before that they had like Batman and Robin, and they were like terrible.
Yeah.
But then Nolan.
Like, I gotta think of that. Or actually, no. I'll say the one that really sparked comic book movies was Spider-Man, the very first one, because that came out before Batman Begins. And then I think Batman pushed that even further, especially The Dark Knight. Dark Knight really pushed that. Or you could say Iron Man. Iron Man did come out before that. But I think those 3 movies are definitely the ones that are the reason why we have the Marvel Cinematic Universe and why they're all consistently
better.
Good, I would say. There's a few that I would say I don't like. Avengers Age of Ultron, not a good movie. Didn't like it.
I think Spider-Man Homecoming should have came out before they had Spider-Man and Civil War.
Yeah, well, the only thing though is, well, actually, yeah, I think before that, when they were making an Amazing Spider-Man, Marvel didn't have the rights to Spider-Man.
They didn't?
Not in the cinematic universe, no. Like, it belonged to Sony. Sony's the one. Just like how all the X-Men movies are from Fox. That's why you don't see any actual Marvel X-Men movies or any character that involves
The
X-Men. So like Deadpool, I mean, he's a Marvel character, but when it comes to cinematic universe, not a Marvel.
But I mean, I thought Disney bought Marvel.
Yeah, well, yeah, they did, but like a long time ago, Marvel before they started making the cinematic universe, they sold the rights to X-Men. Like, but this is the cinematic one, not making comic books. The X-Men comic books are of course part of Marvel, but when it comes to the movies, X-Men belongs to Fox, and Spider-Man used to belong to Sony, but then Marvel bought back Sony. Bought back Spider-Man from Sony.
So what is your favorite TV show?
TV show, definitely Ash vs. Evil Dead. I don't know if you've seen the Evil Dead 80s show, but pretty much it's a dude with a double barrel shotgun and a chainsaw on his stump, slaying demons, trying to save the world.
Wait, his arm was like a stump?
Yeah, because in the 80s show, pretty much his arm was like possessed because he got bitten by his zombie or demon girlfriend. So he had to cut off his own arm, and that's why. And then he put a chainsaw there, you know, because what else are you gonna do with that stump?
Wow. All right. What is your favorite place that you have been or would like to go to?
Definitely Well, I have been to a lot of places, but Estonia was probably the most unique place. No one's really heard of it, because it's a small country in Europe. Right? Yeah, it's in Europe, but it's kind of more the I don't know what you call it, Mediterranean area. Yeah, it's pretty much Mediterranean. And I went there on a cruise. I was on this Russian cruise and went to Russia. These other places, and Estonia was one of them. Estonia was like, I felt like I was in a fantasy world, like I was living in Lord of the Rings or something like that.
Wow. That's pretty cool. All right, well, that's going to do it. Anybody you would like to give a shout out to?
You, Coach Morris, I'm going to give a shout out to you. Just so you know, you look at his face and you just know that you got a shout out. But for reals, my mom, my dad, and all my friends, and my cat, definitely my cat, Luna. I know he's probably messing up the house right now, and I'm gonna whoop his butt, but I'm gonna give a shout out to him.
All right, that's gonna do it for Wednesday with Will, episode 22. This is Sebastian. I'm Will Catcher II, and I will see you next week.